Thanks to all our active patrons who have contributed a lifetime of $100 or more to reach Garuk Dong level status.
Here is the list of those special patrons in order of contributions.
If you would like to support our show, check out the Commander Smiths at patreon.com. Welcome to the Commander Smiths.
We are the Commander Smiths.
I'm Adam Smith.
And I'm Lowry Smith.
Don't worry.
We hit 1,000.
Hey, guess what? Nice dancing, Lowry.
Now we can stop talking about the giveaway.
Yeah, well, a little bit because we got to after we did the giveaway. Yeah,
right.
after we did
a little bit of time.
We did it. We've been. I look back at it. I mentioned the trying to get to 1,000 2 years ago was when we actually officially got. We were on YouTube for the whole time we've been doing. Not the whole time, but pretty soon after doing the cast. But we didn't do anything. It just. I had it situated so that it would just send it over to YouTube, and we never did anything. 2 years ago is when we went, hey, we need to start pimping YouTube out and all that stuff. And we did it. And the other thing is you made a promise that I have to do somehow this
tags under 5 minutes for a month.
For a month.
For a month.
Because here's the thing.
Not forever. Not for a month.
Here's the thing. We not only did we just get there, we're continuing to go. It's we hit 1,000. It's everyone's subscribe. So yeah.
Well, Hockey and Renshai unsubscribed pretty quick.
Yeah,
but
that was
get out of here.
So yeah, there's we might as well just talk about that. This is episode 260.
We're allowed to talk about the giveaway because I'm assuming people want to know how this is going to work when we're doing it.
Yeah.
This doesn't count for the tags.
No, but
once the giveaway is gone, we don't get to talk about it.
Right.
Really.
We're done after that. So on the video, or if you're listening to us audio wise, YouTube or not YouTube, the MP3 stuff, there is the link to the video, and all you need to do, because now you guys have a week. You have until Sunday. Sunday is our cutoff. You can't enter after Sunday, but you can enter now. And guess what? We hit exactly 500 comments right before this cast. So while I was waiting for you to jump on, when I was, I was hey, I got the stuff, whatever. I checked to make sure. We were at 498. We hit 500, which is what we needed to open up the Street Fighter Secret Lair that Renshai donated.
That's the last one, right?
That's the last one. So not only did the 1,000 subscriber thing open up we're giving away the 30th anniversary stuff, but it also opened up the Street Fighter with the comments. So
it doesn't count here, Paul.
Yeah, not here.
Go to the video.
I'm
not checking this.
Go to the video, and if you haven't, do all the ones that you want to enter in on, because then on Sunday, after Sunday, we're gonna get all the names, and we are gonna do a video next week of all the giveaway stuff. And there is a patron giveaway as well. So the biggest thing is what Paul just did on the video is it's just keywords like signed, Smith swag, Street Fighter, or I think it might even be Street Fight if I remember right. But I think there was signed was the autograph stuff. Or that's
did we have something like hashtag Team Force Walk just put you in everything? God, was that how that worked?
You're a douche canoe. And
no,
you're a douche
no.
canoe.
Okay, that doesn't. I mean, you can put it in there, and I might be nice and put you somewhere.
Look at this new shirt here, buddy.
Oh, I got another shirt.
I changed the color for look at that one, the blue. I like the blue Welcome to the Meat Forest. Look at that. And we have quite a few of those we got to hit today. And look at this. Got Malort, and it's a Malort. And I should show the backside.
Yeah, baby.
I don't know if you can read it.
I'd rather get a vasectomy. Yes, the mic's a little bit in the way, but
my butt was blocking that.
And I mean that's spirited discussions. Some people have had some very rough vasectomies, and yours was
mine was pretty good. Mine was
relatively mild.
My neighbors are not on the. They're on the other hand. They're not doing so well. They're a month in,
still hurting,
and they're still hurting. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, so we have. So let me just show this shit. So these are all going to be available
for it. They're good doctors.
So like I mentioned, Urza's for life. Lowry has the hashtag Team Forest Walk. Oh, that's the other Urza's for life. So that's the same one there. This is the one I wore this weekend when we got together. Kid can't even read. So that's
I did see that. That looks good.
And then probably one of my favorites and the best Lowry quote.
What? I would just say build a better deck.
That one I want to wear every time we're playing like games or whatever. Just build a better deck, or going like to the shop or something like that. And then we had the other ones, the Hello Boobies, the Welcome to the Meat Forest, and all that stuff. So those won't all be available. We're gonna have 3 of them available when we get everything up and running that you guys can purchase.
Yeah.
But we will roll out more of them as we go along. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing and getting us to that goal of 1,000 subscribers. We went out tonight to celebrate. My wife.
Does this count as tags?
Well, no, I'm just talking.
Okay.
We went out to dinner tonight to celebrate because we officially, hit it. There was a lot of shit that happened because there was a mix of emotions. We hit 1,000, and within 3 minutes, my wife calls and's like, "You got to get home," because I was at the neighbors just hanging out there. She's like, "You got to get home. Isla's pooped everywhere and is puking nonstop." So I'm about to go from high to a low. I won't go very low with it. Our dog passed away last week, so we had to like push things off and all that. So it was like, oh my God, I can't wait to tell Cindy our dog's dying and we have to put her down. So celebrate. Wah, wah, wah. Wait, I do have a little bit. Yeah, I do have this. Here we go. We're doing all right. It's better. Those of you that were with us 2 years ago when Dory, our other dog, surprisingly died, that was a lot tougher. This, we knew it was coming along, so it was easier. My wife really took it hard. Putting a dog down is not good. Josh. He wrote, "I unsubscribed." So
I'll mark you down, but
it's like the hand is waving goodbye.
Bye-bye. All right, Josh on the hook for 3 Malorts.
We're never getting
but that is not tonight. That'll be next week.
Yeah,
tonight we have 4 shots lined up. 1 regular from Kobe, and then 2 from Josh, and then 1 from Jesus. 2 Malorts and 1 Malort from Jesus. So
and we have to also announce we are opening up a different kind of little sponsorship in a way, a little bit.
That's a good point. Yeah.
J2 Scoops donated $25, and he is sponsoring our beers for today. So this is going to be kind
next week. I just one tonight with 4 shots.
Well, yeah, because this is 7.
This is 7.5. Yeah.
We'll see if I get enough Malort in me, then I'm going to be.
Don't do it.
But if you donate, it's on the link now. The $25. If you do that, you can sponsor the beer stuff. You be the sponsor for the episode. So thank you.
And you can if we can buy it, we will take whatever suggestion
you
give us to buy. But if we can't get it, we'll maybe try and get the style or something close.
Yeah. The other option, I guess you could send it, but then that's just waiting and all that stuff. That just takes a while. So that is the new option there. So I guess we start off with Malort. I mean, we normally start it this early, and then we should talk.
Yeah, got to get out of the way because you don't want it all like compounding on each other. It's no. Okay, we got to go in. We got to go in order though.
Okay, what is the
Kobe's
order?
first? Kobe's first.
What is Kobe?
A regular shot out of the way.
Okay. All right, out of the way. It's the easiest one. So Cindy picked this up from our gals weekend. Our girls went out of town. We got together this weekend. It's called Local Vodka.
Local
Vodka.
So she brought that back from Lutzen?
Yes.
That's funny because I brought this back from Lutzen as well. This was all drank by Trombley in one night, and he was going to leave it up there. And I was
he slept. He slept until 4:00 the next day after drinking all that.
So they're both. How the fuck do I open this? Worried. Ooh.
This is a 40. It's an 80 proof, so it's 40% alcohol. I'm not. Oh, so I might make a similar fate. Not similar because Malort is just awful, but I don't like just straight vodka shots. I like my what Goldschlager. Like that's I could drink that like for breakfast. Not really. That'd have a problem.
Yeah.
All right. So who's this to?
This one's Colby.
Colby.
Thanks a ton.
Thanks, buddy. All right, here we go.
Cheers. Ding.
Yeah, that's not as bad.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's not.
I can see why Trombley drank like
why
that
bottle. Why he got wasted.
That's Captain Morgan. Better than I remember.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of just straight vodka. It needs a little something else. So
it's private stock, premium barrel. Oh, that's good shit. Ugh. Maybe. I don't know. They just put descriptive word.
Doji said, Malort isn't awful. It's the worst. Doji, you're the one that's like close to get. You're the one that got us Malort because you have the connection.
AJ's asking how much does he need to donate to watch us wrestle?
You don't got enough money for that, buddy. No, I'm just kidding. I don't.
Join our Only Cousins, and you might get to see that.
Should we start that? I don't know. That seems
no, I don't think we should.
Okay, so what do we got going on? Hey, Larry, I like your wall there. You got some pretty sweet stuff there. What's over here?
I finally put up my trophies from Savant, which we're not doing today.
We're not doing today, guys.
But today we are going to be talking about our top 10 from March of the Machines and the Commander product next to it. And then we are also going to have our what are they called?
Praetors?
It's Praetors, but it's a tournament. It's a tournament.
What's it called? What we're doing. What's that thing where you vote and then
we're voting, or we're gonna pick our favorite Praetors. It's a Sweet 16.
And there's only 16 Praetors, so it works out completely perfect because
is there only 16?
There's only 16. I went through the scrolled through it all and got the list up, and there's only 16 of them. So
okay,
because you got each one has the three different, 3 of them.
So that'd be 15.
And then you got the black one.
No, there's a couple Praetors, right?
That's not what I saw.
With creature type. Okay.
All right. I mean, unless we're doing changelings, I guess. I don't know.
No. Well, that's a good point.
I didn't even think of that. No,
I mean that's your bet because I'm going first, right?
No, because remember we changed the rules last time. The winner of the tournament goes first of the last tournament.
Son of a bitch move.
I would just say pick better cards.
Wow. You got to pick first, and that's how you got. Fine. Fine. That's great. That's great. Just make shit up.
Hey, you know what? I will say what's backfiring for you is picking Team Forest Walk as your first pick the last time because
that wasn't the last time.
No, I meant two times ago because that's what continues to do. Whatever, that's fine. Stupid. Okay, I don't know if we want to kind of get into stuff. I got to really do this under 5 minutes.
Yep, I got a timer here.
Do you really?
Yep. You ready? Tag starting now.
You guys can
49,
support
59,
stop
58,
it. You can
7,
support our
56.
podcast by becoming a patron. Like our three. We almost broke the record there because if one more patron, we would have broke the record. 3 patrons that joined this week. We have Jeff Handley, which he was on last week. I think he got subscribed right afterwards or during or became a patron after. Brad White, Matthew Perrin.
Welcome to a meat forest.
That sounds like a fairy tale of a meat forest.
You guys can become patrons just like these guys. $1 more gets you into the Discord. $5 or more gets you proxies each month if you so choose. I do have to do an additional shout out to Mr. Ibukaki because I missed it last week when I said our new, Thor was our new Garuk Dong. Ibukaki hit the golden Garukdong levels. So he gets a kill the Commander Smiths playmat, which
4 minutes.
Shut up. Okay, so that is the financial way to support the show. You can also support the show by jumping on YouTube and donating on the cast like Josh just did tonight. Others have done, like J2 Scoops did for the beer. That is another way that you guys can donate and support the show. The free way is also to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I've already mentioned the whole 1K giveaway because it is 1K worth of stuff.
And if you want to watch that, we'll have a link in the notes.
Pausing it while you're talking? Are you?
Nope. I'm part of this. So, but the link will be in the bottom if you want to go find it, watch it, and figure out how it works, and then make your comments of where you want to be. Go and do that. You have 1 week left
until Sunday. So if you're listening to this later,
which is the 23rd.
Yes, 23rd, 24th. I don't know. Yeah,
of April.
Yep. Okay, so that's how much you got there. We got YouTube stuff. Last week we had we had Discord game. I got to play my Uritet a couple times. You got to play Varric. Check that video out. We also had curated MTG. What was your curated MTG last week and maybe tomorrow?
It's a good question.
It has a lot of views. Your last one that you posted has a lot of views. Do you know what your one's gonna be tomorrow?
Tomorrow's gonna be Vile Consumption. Have that ready.
Is that the black card?
It's black and blue and a colorless enchantment. All creatures have at the beginning of your upkeep sacrifice this creature unless you pay 1 life.
Yeah.
I don't play this very often.
No, but I mean it's one of your specs where you liked this one a lot. Like
maybe I do kind of like it. I haven't. It's
not
played
the reserve
with it,
list one though, right? That's not reserve.
I don't know. I don't think so.
No, I don't think.
I don't think so. And then
don't keep talking because you're wasting my 5 minutes.
You're right. You're at 2 minutes right now.
Oh. I can do it.
Shoot.
No, I'm not going to let you think. So that was a curated MTG. That's going to be tomorrow. The rest of this week, we also have battle boxes that are going to happen. So Lowry and I do have set boosters that are booster boxes coming. And I think we're going to be doing that one on Sunday because
dire undercards.
There we go. So we're going to battle. We're going to drink. We're going to do shots. So it's another place where you guys can make us drink more. So that's battle boxes. So that's this week's. Oh, and also Spotlight. Edgin, I'm going to be working on that on Wednesday. And then
that's the red blue D&D guy?
Yep. So I got that one all ready to go, and then I'm just going to be cutting cards, so check that out. Then the next week will be the giveaway. So we'll be doing that. We'll announce the exact dates with that. So that's YouTube. Subscribe there. We had 1,000 fuckers. We did it. Thank you guys so much. Sorry to mean to call you fuckers. Wow. You can also follow us on Twitter. How much time do I got? Well, just say it. Don't just sit there and look.
1 minute.
How much time? Are you just gonna wait 30 seconds? You guys can.
That was 5 seconds. All right.
You can also follow us on Twitter, is where we post everything that we do on YouTube. We put up some of the polls where we get only like 9 votes, so it's fine because YouTube is our voting engine and Discord.
Yeah.
But you can interact there with us if you're not a part of the Discord by shooting us a direct message. You can shoot us a direct message there, or you can shoot us a direct message by shooting us an email at commandersmiths@gmail.com. And normally that's where I'd say, and that's where you can send the suggestions for this, but that is not what we're doing because we're getting into top 10 commander cards.
You did it.
For Mom. We're doing it for Mom. Hang on, I got to make sure that one of our previews isn't sitting there.
You had about 15, 20 seconds left.
That's how you do it.
There you go.
Card preview.
There
we go. All right, there we go. All right. Oh, sweet. Okay, so I was fucking around with stuff to try to get our. So you remember how when we were first doing this, or how it's been? Yeah. Whenever I switch from screen to screen,
do we lose it?
We lose the everything else. I made it so that they're all connected. So now when we move from one area to the next, it's there.
Whoa.
Whoa. Oh, should we do we do the poll results yet, or should we wait until later for staple verses? When do you
I think we normally wait until staple verses.
Well, we're not doing staple verses, so
we're not.
So we'll do it at the end. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we have 10 cards from.
No, we don't want to because then we don't have the crown thing.
Well,
Okay, I'm going to forget.
Should we do it for the draft, right before the draft? Because that's normally where the staple versus pops in.
Whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I probably won. It's fine.
Oh, good for you.
I don't need to wear a crown, a double crown all
the
time.
you were juggling quite a bit. You were like, all right. So we have 10 cards from March of the Machines. Because it's MoM, I always want to say Mother of Machines because it's.
But it's not March of the. It's MoM.
March of the. Yeah, you're right. But it is MoM. Whenever you're doing the.
Oh, is that what they do?
Yeah.
Okay.
The little tags and all that stuff. So we got 10 cards now. Just stipulation. We don't have the legendary creatures in this. We did do it on the last set, but that's because that one was kind of lacking a little bit on the commander-ish cards. But this one has 5 commander decks that came with it, and you have the main set. So we are combining them all together, and we have picked 10 cards, working our way down 10 to 1. Since I'm going to get the first pick in the tournament, how about I'll leave the number 1 pick for you to say. So I'll do number 10. Does that
so
sound?
Kind of you? Yeah.
All right. So our number 10 is actually going to be Ren and Realm Breaker, which is this little guy right here. So what Ren and Realm Breaker does, it is 2 green and 1 colorless Planeswalker. It has a static ability, which is fucking sweet. Lands you control have tap, add 1 mana of any color. That's awesome.
That's pretty good.
That's a good thing to have. Because this is going to my mirror deck now, because it not only is nice with the 5 color, but now you have it as a Planeswalker, which is what Uratet is. All right, so +1. Up to 1 target land you control becomes a 3/3 creature until with vigilance, hexproof, and haste until your next turn. It's still a land. -2, mill 3 cards. You may put a permanent from among those milled cards into your hand. And then -7, you get the emblem when you may play lands and cast permanent spells from your graveyard. So we're getting Crucible Worlds mixed with just plain shit from your graveyard. It's really good for a 3-drop.
Yeah.
This is, I mean, it's on par with, well, I guess Cryptolith Right. Oh, that's your creatures. Tap for that.
Your creatures.
What is the Dryad of the Elysian Grove? He's also a 3. Yep. So this fits in with that. It is a Planeswalker, so it can be killed with that. But this passes
the doubling season thing. So you cast it with a doubling season, you can ultimate it right away.
Yeah. The reason that it's 10 is we have like the plus abilities. I don't like.
Yeah, the plus and minus are
my lands into creatures necessarily, unless your deck is meant to do that, but then it can get killed. I know this has the hexproof and all that, but it goes until your next turn. So board wipe, it kills that land as well.
Right,
if it gave
I'd
it
much rather have indestructible than
hexproof. Yeah, if it gave it indestructible, I'd be more inclined to use that more. The -2, yeah, you could set your top a little bit and get some kind of good cards, but you're not. I mean, you're using a Sensei's top. You're only going 3 deep anyways. So it's just getting an extra card draw. For a -2, but the 7 is good. -7, the
7 is
ultimate's really good. So what are your thoughts?
The fixing is quite good
on that.
I like it. I mean, I'm not going to pay for what it's at right now, because I think it's
22,
over 10.
22
bucks.
Yeah,
that's too expensive in my mind. So, I'll start thinking about it a little bit more when it gets below 10, because I think it will. But I like it. I like anything that's going to fix your mana.
I don't know if it, to be honest with you, I mean, I hope it does. I don't know if it does, because it is a mythic at a 3-drop Planeswalker. Those are, and it's green. But I mean, I'm hoping that what we talked about with the first 2 makes it so it drops, but that static ability is so nice. But anyways, all right. So that is our number 10. Number 9, Lowry. Let me get that one up for you.
Number 9 is going to be Invasion of Ikoria. And we just talking about the battle sieges. It's a new type of card. And we just want to get it on people's radars. They're kind of cool. They're kind of what's going on, what's, and we so this one is X green. It is a battle. And so and it has 6 hit points essentially on it. And when this enters the battlefield, search your library and or graveyard for a non-human creature card with mana value X or less and put it onto the battlefield. If you searched, shuffle. And so, this is something that we're probably not going to play because it's kind of a tutor. And the backside is like an 8/8 reach that gives all your creatures Thorn and Elemental abilities. So like if they're blocked, it deals damage to the player still. And so it's really cool.
And Jeff is saying, and this is his favorite
number 1 for the set.
Favorite for the set. Yeah. I mean, it's
I can totally see that.
If
it is a dinosaur too there at the end, which is kind of cool and on par as well.
Well,
I think
I think it doesn't hit us as much like you mentioned before. Is we just don't play with tutors as much. So there's this seems so much.
This is still something that I'd potentially still play with,
right,
as a tutor, because it has a little bit more from it. But being able to play or pull from the graveyard,
I like that a little bit more because it almost has like recursion stuff, So it's like, oh well, I'm bringing stuff back. I'm not necessarily tutoring. That's how I would get away with it, and then people would bitch at me that I have a tutor deck.
And so the 6 hit points is like, if you don't know what a battle is, you basically give it to somebody, and they have to defend it. And if you hit it with 6 points of damage, it flips into that 8/8 with reach and Thorn and Elemental ability. And so it's kind of adding extra utility to what's going on. And in my mind, I don't necessarily care about the backside unless I can get to that.
Yes, you do. That's not what I heard. Cindy told me some stories from Girls Weekend.
Was that? I've heard nothing.
All about the backside.
And so,
like ages
but like if
shut up, Adam.
If it's I'm flustered. If it's not good on the front side, I don't necessarily like the backside has to be really good. Right.
Where do I go with all that? You're just
I'm just
if it's not good on the front side, the backside.
What are you gonna do with the backside?
I give up.
Good.
Oh shit. Okay, so when do we take the next Ballard shot? I don't want to do it.
Let's do that right now.
Just like,
oh boy. All right. So the next one's gonna be 8.
It's gonna be
this
what?
One's from Josh. This one's from Josh. Malort. God, that's going fast. Didn't we just start this?
Yes, we did. Mine is down there too.
You guys.
We are financially keeping it in stock at your liquor store. Like, guarantee you within a year they're gonna have a whole section of just Malort because Lowry's buying it. All right, Josh, buddy. This is gonna be gross. Here we go. Ugh. Yep, there's a difference between vodka and that shit. And it's of
do you think that's flammable?
This is less alcohol than that vodka.
Right.
But it tastes like it's 100%.
God.
Like, this is what I think, Josh. I hope you're taking one with us, buddy. This is what I feel like what jet engine fuel would taste like. Like, if you were drinking, it does.
That's not right.
This well, it's obviously not right, but this is what I think it would taste like. It just doesn't taste good at all. It's disgusting. No, stop.
You're right. It's disgusting.
Okay.
Team Force Walk.
No, get out of here. Jeff did. He has it up there. He said the card that we were just talking about is a real close equivalent to Finale of Devastation. Finale is a $40 card. Wow, that's kind of crazy that it's up to that now because it wasn't for the longest time. But Finale was a very good way of getting your Crater Hoof out if it was in your graveyard and whatever. So yeah, I can see that because it's doing a very similar thing. Finale, I believe, isn't it just 1 green and X, or is it 2?
No,
it
it's
might be
green.
double green.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it gave the +X if you got over like 10 mana or something.
Yeah, so it gave a big bonus there. All right, so we move on to number 8, and that is me. So Fire Main Commando. Just get that up there. Commando. Fire Main Commando. So this is from the Commander set. It is a 3 and a white, so it's obviously a white. Angel Soldier, 4/3 flying. Whenever you attack with 2 or more creatures, draw a card. Whenever another player attacks with 2 or more creatures, they draw a card if none of those creatures attacked you. So there's another card in here that is, was it Chivalric Alliance? It does a similar thing where it's whenever you attack with 2 or more creatures, you draw a card. I love this, that it's incentivizing people to go after your opponent. If you want to draw, it's not one of those creatures. It's saying that 2, at least if they're attacking with 2 creatures or more, they could go one of those creatures going at you, and then those 2 are going at an opponent, but at least 2 have to go towards an opponent. So I like that a lot because then it's really doing the politics of everything. I think this is
I read that wrong.
Why? What did you think?
I thought the last part is if your opponent's attacking with 2 creatures, you get to draw a card. I was like, oh, I love this.
Oh, really?
I love this.
So now you're like,
yeah, but it's not.
Put it down the list.
Yeah. No, I still like it. I still like it.
That would be a different dynamic. That'd be obviously be a different card completely because it would. But but at the same line, like if they attack with 2 or more, like this still is incentivizing people to attack other players.
That's true.
So do I like the way you thought it was better? Probably because you're getting the draw. But not
it's a lot more like Mangara, the diplomat.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was thinking it was. Renshai, Slimefoot, and Squee is not on the list. It's a legend. Yes. Get out of here.
No legendary creatures on this. So yeah, I think it's fun. I think it's a good draw. It adds into angels and knights were the big things in this, but yeah. So it's interesting. You got 2 because the other one is white too. I just want to pull that one up, right? Isn't it white or is it
Chivalric?
Wasn't it?
Yeah, Alliance.
Yeah, wasn't it an enchantment? It's Chivalric.
Yes. Whenever you attack with 2 more creatures, you draw a card, and then you can pay something, discard a card, and get a 2/2 knight.
So that fits with the knight deck there, yeah. So discard a card. So for 2, that's kind of nice. So these 2 were the same type of card, but I liked how that other one was making people attack. So number
understandable. I like them both.
7, Mr. Lowry.
All right, number 7 is going to be City on Fire. That is 5 and a red and a red and a red enchantment.
I said
it
City
has Convoke, which is baller, and if a source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals triple that damage instead. So this is a convoked version of Fire Emancipation for 2 more colorless, essentially. So if you have 2 creatures out, but also this fits into more than just like mono and 2 color red decks,
because you can use the red creatures to take away from the red mana simply.
Yeah, and so that makes it a lot easier to cast. And there's a reason why Convoke cards are overcosted, because basically your creatures are mana, and that makes it really good. I think this is also really good that it's doesn't involve your opponents at all.
Yes,
because if they were like, if they could hit you, if that just tripled everybody's damage, that'd be rough. Like sometimes they do that with doubling damage.
Yeah, they kind of gotten stayed away from that. They used to have it that way. What is it? The something furnace did that where it doubled all damage. Yeah. It was just like son of a bitch.
But Theros, original Theros, I mean that's probably a decade ago now at this point, but that had like Dictate of the Twin Gods, which is any damage dealt is doubled.
Yeah.
And that was a lot too.
Yeah. Well, so
you missed everything.
Yeah, you missed. Where were you?
We're done. Bye.
Subi, what are you doing? No, this one, just a little heads up. This one might make it in my Edgin deck. Just kind of.
Oh, yeah, I can see why.
Oh, yeah, I guess I should say this. The Edgin deck is a Dragon's Approach deck, which I was just going to make it Spellslinger, all whatever, and then I kind of stumbled across Dragon's Approach, and I was like, holy shit. And by the way, Lowry,
cool.
You're going to like this. Mm-hmm. Simon, who you hated in that, and you didn't hate, you just said he was the worst in that drop. Remember, he's the blue, rolling the dice and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He fits perfect with it because it's when you cast instant or sorcery spells that are 3 or more, and that's what Dragon's Approach is.
So you'll draw a
card.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So cool. No, I like this one. This one, I like this better than Fiery Emancipation because of the Convoke by itself. What? Why are you squinting? Are you reading people? Furnace of Wrath. What?
Furnace of Wrath is right, but Furnace of Wrath does not have flash.
It doesn't.
That's
have
the
flash.
Dictate of the Twin.
Yep. Here, I'll show you.
That one.
Furnace of. Isn't it W? Wrath?
No W.
It's R.
Wrath a place, not Wrath. I'm mad.
Yeah, this is it. So it's not flash, but if a source would deal damage to a creature or player, deals double that damage. So yeah, that sucks because you cast this.
It doesn't suck, but like
it really hurts though. If you don't have,
it can
hurt you.
Back at yeah.
All right. So that was number 7. I am on number 6, right?
Yes.
So we have Bitter Thorn. Hang on, just pull that up.
Bitter Thorn, Nissa's Animus. This is an equipment. It's a living weapon equipment. So it comes in and it's a what is it? A germ? Yes. 0/0 germ with +1/+1.
Which this says it's a Phyrexian germ. Was it always that? I thought it was only a
well,
germ.
they updated it.
So they errated
like
the
a
text.
year ago or something. Yeah.
So 3 colorless artifacts, a living weapon. Equipped creature gets 1/1. Whenever a equipped creature attacks, you may search your library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. It has equipped 3. So this is Sword of the Animist for 1 more, but Sword of the Animist is 2 and 2 to attach, where this is 3 and it's already a creature. So you can, at the very least, just attack with this one. You won't be able to do it that turn. If you want to do it that turn, you have to tap another 3. So that's kind of the balance they did with it. But it's a Sword of the Animist. Sword of the Animist is played a shit ton. It's a very good card. This is going to get played a lot.
Like agreed. I think it's really cool. Somebody's going to block it and going to kill it right away. So then you're going to have to pay 3, but you get a land off of it.
Yeah.
So I dig the card a lot. I like Sword of the Animist a lot. I can see this being played a ton.
Yeah, I think Sword of the Animist is 1A. This is 1B. I think this is just maybe probably a step below it. Don't you think?
Yes, I think so.
Because, I'm not going to go into depth of why I think that, but I think it is just a little bit step below. But Sword of the Animist, having multiple things that do similar things is always nice. All right, so that is number 6. We move on to number 5, and after should I get a drum roll? Let me get to my drum roll. Because now we're getting to the top 5.
Yeah, and this one we're both hot for, too.
Yeah, let's get to the drum roll. Hit it. Shit, where is it? Go ahead, Lowry.
Chrome Host Seed Shark. This is 2 and a blue for a Phyrexian Shark that is a 2/4 flyer. And then whenever you cast a non-creature spell, incubate X, where X is that spell's mana value. And then you can pay 2. It's just like an artifact with 1/1 counters on it. Mm-hmm. And then you can pay 2 to transform that artifact into a 0/0 Phyrexian artifact creature with the +1/+1 counters on it.
This is just silly. Like this, I think this is really fucking good. Like there's so many.
This effect is at 5+
right
for mana, like to come out. This is super cheap.
3.
It's a blocker. It's flying.
Yeah. the thing is like. There's so many things you could be playing with this. Like you could be an artifact theme deck, your artifact, whatever. Yeah. This can be in a spell slinger. You don't even need to be like, you're just casting your spells and you have this on the side. Then you can tap 2 and turn whatever spells you had been casting. Not, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That mana cost. This is a 1/1 counter type of deck. There's so many different things you can use.
It's not even, it's or it can be an artifact deck. It can be an
that's
enchantment deck because it's non-creature spells.
Right.
It's not just instants and sorceries. It's
well,
non-creature spells.
That's a good point. Yes.
Is this like Mentor of the Meek? Nope, not right one.
No.
Monastery Mentor. There we go. We did this during the Staple Versus. And the Monastery Mentor is whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 monk with prowess. It has prowess. And so this is creating non-creatures that you just pay 2 that have, that are 2, 3, 4, 5 power.
Yeah.
Whatever you're casting it, you just got to turn them into creatures. So it's a little bit different, but it's at a rare. It's a very good card.
Yeah, no, this is the thing is about this is like I like the incubation stuff or incubate stuff because you could just be casting stuff or doing whatever and then board wipe and then turn all, like, I know there's cards that flip all your incubation stuff over, but just having that where you're able to be like, okay, well, I cast a spell for 5. I'm going to flip that one over. The board is gone. Now I can turn all these into creatures and I have creatures really and no one else has anything. So but then the other part of it is, like you said, artifact decks. You're creating these artifacts. They're there. If you're doubling tokens, like there's so many things, so many decks are going to use this.
Inspiring Statuary is going to love those artifacts, being able to have them for mana. And that's why that should have won the 3 mana rock tournament. Just saying.
Bitter much?
Just saying.
Bitter
no,
much?
not as bitter as Malort.
But wait. Oh, I'm not. Well, I can do this. Damn it. Get back. Damn it.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. So we are on to number 4. Let me type it up and then do the drum roll so it's all released at the same time.
All right.
Let's see that and this and drum roll.
Type in one-handed.
There you go. Read it. You got it, buddy.
Was this me?
Yeah,
I did the shark. I did the shark.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right. Yeah. Wand of the World Soul. This is an artifact. 2 colors and a white. So, Cursed Mirror is a 2 colors and a red. This is just how my brain is thinking. Like they're doing it like cycles potentially maybe with this stuff. This is from the Commander set. So it's not in the actual set proper. It does come into play tapped, but it does tap for a white, or it taps and your next spell cast this turn has Convoke. We just talked about Convoke and how good it is. This is freaking fantastic to make. And you're in white, so you're a lot of times having tokens. And you're able to cast your next spell for probably close to free or very discounted. This is going to be used a lot. If Cursed Mirror does its thing where it's copying something and it becomes a copy of that until whatever, it's doing what red does, copy kind of thing. This,
in my opinion, this looks more like a Cryptolith, right?
Right.
Like turning your creatures into mana for 1 spell.
I just think that they're going to do a similar. I feel like this is like a cycle, though, doesn't it? Feel like because it's the 1 and the 2 colorless, kind of like the Cursed Mirror. But maybe
I'd have to see.
Maybe I'm looking into it more. But yeah, the Convoke part is just, at the very least, it's a mana for a 3-drop mana rock.
Yeah.
At the
ETB's
most,
tapped. But
yeah, that's the hard part. Definitely worth it though, because your next spell has Convoke. So that is our number 4 spot. Do you have anything else you want to say with this one?
I think
mono rocks are tough to like really break down unless you're doing it.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, we're on that.
Number 3.
Hang on.
I can't hear the drums, so just
I didn't do it yet. All right, hang on a second. And drum roll now. Go ahead.
Sword of Once and Future. This is the last sword of the cycle. 3 mana, 2 to equip, pro blue and pro black, +2/+2. And then whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, surveil 2. And then which is you can put those 2 in the graveyard, 1 or the other, or set the top, whatever. Then you may cast an instant or sorcery spell with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. If it would be put in your graveyard, exile instead, basically giving it flashback. And that's good. that seems really good. You can set up, any instance of sorceries you want to cast by surveilling it to the graveyard. Pro blue and black is always nice. They're highly played. It's not like the red white one. And so I think this is going to be really, really good.
I make lots of those decks. They're fun to play.
Yeah, no, I know you do. Not everybody's you, Adam. That's okay. That's okay. No, you're unique.
I dig that this works together because you do the first part first, so you could, like Larry said, set it up. You draw the 2 and you're like, oh yeah, there's a instant or sorcery spell. I'm gonna throw that's 2 or less, throw that in the graveyard, play for free. So that's pretty sweet. And it's blue and black, that's a nice protection color.
Yeah, that's a good color combo.
Does this even have like a special? No, it only has this printing. So get ready for a secret layer drop at some point where we get all 10 of them in a secret layer.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
No, they would okay with that. They would split it. They'd definitely be like, here's 5 and here's 5, or here's 3, 3 and 1.
Yeah. No, I don't think they'll do that either. No, but they did the Praetors, and I wouldn't have expected that.
Yeah. But
okay, you're on the second spot.
All right, let me see. 2, where's number 2? There it is. All right, so I'm going to start writing this, and then I will hit the drums. Drum roll. It is Surge of Salvation. This is a 1-drop instant. Your permanents, you and your permanents you control gain hexproof until end of turn. Prevent all damage that is black and or red, or from black and or red sources would deal to creatures you control this turn. So what you could do is you're playing this, and you could actually use it if you're playing black or white and red. You could do Blasphemous Act, prevent the damage from your creatures. But for a 1-drop for that much protection, it's kind of insane. Like for white, I mean, we've had that a lot. We have that a few things with the 2-drops with the indestructible or whatever, but the 1-drop giving you yourself and your permanents, this is just an awesome card. It's an uncommon. Like, this is a really good, one of the better uncommons we've come across. And it's probably going to get played a shit ton.
Agreed.
I like the preventing the damage from a red or black source. Like that little added feature.
I like the you and permanents you control. It's not like just creatures. It's a white mana heroic intervention that does not have indestructible, but it adds in the black red prevent the damage.
Yeah.
So it's and it doesn't even, it's like you can all out block and protect your creatures from red and black creatures because it's preventing that damage.
Yep.
Yeah. No, it's a really cool card. It's like a fog, it's a protection spell, it's a save your own creatures from your own damage wraths, and red and black are the ones that do the most damage in non-combat ways.
Right.
So it's quite a good card.
Yep. I liked how Subi was saying these fellas need some Malort shots. We might as well take a Malort before we hit that number 1, don't you think?
Okay.
I just
Fine, let's do it.
I liked the frowny face you put before that. You're like, son of a bitch. I don't want to do this.
I was hoping to be after this bit, but okay.
Well, it's a shot to the number 1. It's cheers number 1.
Are you ready? Are you pouring?
I am poured. Got Malort. It's the same color blue as your shirt.
It's a good color.
I like the color a lot. I'm like, oh, I want all of them, but I like we have different colors for stuff. It's
yeah. All right, Josh. Again.
Josh,
why do you hate us? Cheers, mate. Ugh. Ugh.
Ugh. Fuck me. Ugh.
Only Cousins, $20 a week. Ugh.
What?
God.
Only
you said fuck me.
Holy God.
So I was going with it.
It took me a second. I was like, I don't get what you're saying there. $20 a week. We got one more of those. All right.
One more. But thanks, Josh. Jesus, you're the last one for the night.
All right. All right.
Fantastic.
So our
fantastic
number one. Hang on, let me get this up so then you can read it. All right, I have it ready. So drum roll.
Good point. I can't hear the. You want to
go?
Fairy Mastermind. 1 and a blue for a 2/1 Fairy Rogue, flash flying. And then whenever an opponent draws their second card each turn, you draw a card. And then you can pay 3 and a blue, each player draws a card. So you can kind of control, like if you have 8 mana open, you can draw 5 cards.
That's pretty good. That's a good trade-off for that. But even that, like people, like if you're playing us, if you're in a game with Adam and Lowry, you want this card on your side because Adam and Lowry are drawing cards.
Right.
You're going to get cards off of us. And you don't even have to pay the 4 mana to make us draw because that's what we're going to do. The art I don't like as much, but what you said it's a
it's a world championship rendition. So somebody won a tournament and built this card. So it's like Snapcaster or Bob or a bunch of good cards out there.
Yeah. So the card itself is fantastic for 2 flash flying. Yep. Like you do it when somebody's about like you have the mana to do it. If you can't get them to draw, you just wait until you can see that somebody's about to draw more than their original draw. And then you pop it out there, draw a card off of that. And then it's just going to be used a lot. This is,
I think that's Renshai is a good point here. It's similar to Ledger Shredder, which is like a $15, $20 card in itself. And that's whenever they cast their second spell, whenever a player casts their second spell, you get to connive. I definitely put that here. This is good though. Shadow Mage Infiltrator is Finkel. Yep. And so it's this is going to be a fun card. I hope I pull this for sure.
Yeah. Well, it's not that bad right now. This might.
Is it like 5 to 8?
I didn't. Yeah. Good. Hey, look at you. It's $8.
I've been kind of looking at them just like, when you're getting your box, you're like, I hope I'm getting this card. I hope I'm getting the sword. Yeah. That's what I do.
So I did not do this with you beforehand.
Okay.
And we did because we kind of were up to the clock when we came up with everything.
Yep.
Do you want to try a 1 spec here? Because I know we're going to do a 1 spec with the next secret layer, which is going to be next Monday. Could you offhand do a 1 spec? What do you think? What card would you go deep on in this set? Can I hit the button or are we skipping that? I wrote a note to myself, but we didn't get to really talk about that.
If you go first, I could figure out something.
All right, let's hit the button because people like to hear the button.
In the common tongue, it says 1
spec
to rule them all. 1
spec
to fight them. 1
spec
to bring them all. And in the darkness, find them.
Okay, so what 1 spec is, if for those of you that don't know 1 spec, we used to do the bit because we used to have specs. Was it every episode? Is that what it was?
Every episode, like a couple years.
Yeah, we would try to pick a spec out, and then it just got into forcing it and whatever. And now times have changed because I only spec really on secret layers, and then every now and then I'll do tribal stuff or whatever. But I do want to do that a little bit with the new sets coming up because that's when you're going to get the biggest dip with stuff. Sometimes things are undervalued. It's basically just saying if you could just go deep on one card, what would the card be from this set? I think for price wise, which it didn't hit me until now, but I think it would be this card. I $8 for this card. The only downfall of it is a rare. So there's gonna be a lot more of them out there. But what was it? Ledger is also
Ledger Shredder
is also a rare, and that is a $20 card.
Yeah.
Which do you think is better? I mean, this is people like to draw. Conniving is yes, conniving.
Can I
remember when I said it the wrong? What did I call that?
I don't know.
I remember I completely butchered that, and you got to hit that button like crazy. Is this?
I haven't been able to do it this.
I know.
This weekend.
So which would you rather have? I honestly like Leisure is pretty good. It's used in a lot of formats, so that's the not problem. That's why it's so high in price. This is if you're playing with people that you should be drawing cards. This I feel is better in what we're gonna do. And at $8, that's pretty cheap, man. I think this could be up there as a $20 card at some point. Drawing 2 cards and you get to draw. And you can force it.
I would say that this is appropriately priced.
You son of a bitch! Like, don't hate on my One Spec.
I'm not hating on it. I think it's a good buy. Like I'd buy it at this price. I wouldn't spec at it very deep.
Or
though.
I guess here because the set technically hasn't come out yet. Watch this card.
Okay. That's
because I think once this card hits and we get the mass flood of these getting out there. If this card dips lower than 8, I think you should pick this one up. That's where I'm at.
I can understand
that. Putting you on the spot, where would you go? What would you be for your One Spec out of our top 10?
I would go with City on Fire just because it has like an appropriate next to it. You know, Fiery Emancipation's over $20. And this is sitting at $6. As of right now. And like you're saying, it'll probably dip below 5, probably. It might not. It probably stick there, but I can easily see this going up.
I can definitely see that. That's a good point with that.
And so like actually full arts are comparable.
Full arts are cheaper actually, you know.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably what I would go for then too. Yeah. But I think there's a comparable card there, and this might be better. It has the potential to get out quicker in like a goblin deck and just, you know, Krenko fracks out a bunch of goblins and then you tap your goblins and you have a City on Fire, and then that could be really quick.
Well, like I mentioned earlier, Dragon's Approach decks are going to love this card.
Right.
As long as you're not strictly a spell slinger. Like, I mean, if you're like that's the thing about the Edgin deck that I'm building is it's going to be a token kind of deck as well. Cause I'm going to use a lot of the whatever spells. Yeah, this card, I think that is a very good comparison to Fire Emancipation with that. I think the only difference, though, is Fiery is a mythic, so there's a lot less of them out there. So
that's a good point.
This one will not get as high as that unless it gets
What is Fiery Emancipation at right now?
Let me pull that up. Fiery...
Because I want to say it's like 25, 30.
Sorry.
No, my fingers are fat and they.
I know. You've seen me text.
$25.
All right.
Let me see if I can minimize that so you can see it. Maybe not.
I can see this not getting to 25, but I can see it being in the 15 to 20 range.
For sure. I think over 10, definitely. So both of those cards. But yeah, that's $25. Full arts are flarts are 32. So yeah,
I think my problem with Mastermind is I like it too much. So I can see me being biased about it, but also cards that I really like tend not to go up a lot. So
what you're saying is you're a bad specker. No, I'm just kidding.
Kind of. I'm not awful.
No, I'm just kidding. You're curated MTGs. They get there, man. They do eventually.
We'll see.
Elephant grass. That is one of my favorites of yours.
Good one.
This is a very good one. All right. So that was our top 10. Let us know what you guys think of anything we missed that wasn't on the top 10. Remember, none of the Praetors were on that because you're about to hear about the Praetors here in a second.
Yes.
But the main thing is because we weren't talking about legendaries. I think first, do we need to do the poll stuff? Poll?
Sure.
God, get over there. All right. Polling time. Did you want polling time or do you want a poll?
I like polling time. Well, it's not going to demonetize us.
Oh, that is a good point. I'll wait till the first polling time. All right, we're done. All right. So last week we had Triomes against Shocks. Wait, I can get to that one. We have slideshows. Here we go. Boom. Triomes versus Shocks. Look at that. See, The chat stays there.
That's nice.
I'm learning.
Like
I'm learning.
Other than when they're being mean to you, and then you could just delete it. That was.
I know. I was thinking that was like.
That was a power move that you used to have.
Well, the thing is maybe I'll make a new thing so that I can like just erase it. I'll just name a tab, erase chat, and then I can get everything I want. All right. So we had Triumphs versus Shocks. Lowry, you are getting the truth serum. What would you have voted for? And I know what you're gonna say because there's no way
I would go Shocks.
Yeah, there's no way you would go Triumphs.
The not coming in, like there's no option for it to come into play untapped, and that makes it real rough.
Yeah.
So that's the downside right there. But being able to hit all 3 of your colors on a 3-color deck is damn good. And so if it's like if I don't need that mana that turn, I'll go and get a Triumph over a Shock, but
it works out with my Uratet.
Better.
It works out with the Uratet deck because I have regular duels. Ah, fuck. Hit the good for you, please.
Oh, good for you.
Thank you. So I have regular duels in there and the Triumphs. I don't have any of the Shocks. I did not mention that last week when we were arguing about this. None of the Shocks are in there because I had to make a choice. The Triumphs allowed me to hit more things, because I can. Don't yawn. I'm not that boring. More things with my Uratet deck.
I'm gonna spice this podcast up and
hello, boobies.
There we go. Oh, we didn't get boobies. We didn't have Staple Verse or Stump the Smith Savant, so we didn't really have it.
There's no boobies.
So anyways, the only reason Shocks aren't in there, 5-color deck. That would probably be the only time when I'm like, and that's only because I have the duels where I play Triumphs over the Shocks. Other than that,
yeah,
Shocks every single time. And let's see, YouTube. No, we'll do YouTube last. Discord voted. I didn't get percentages. Let's just do the percentages. We got to move on from this. 61% went to Shocks, so it was about. It was about where we wanted. So
that's always a bad sign when Discord goes against me.
Yeah. Discord, you traitors.
No, I wouldn't say that. They are fine people on both sides.
I was speaking for you. That's what you told me off before we started the cast. You said they were traitors. And I'm just kidding. You didn't even know what the results were. I'm just trying to make you be the bad guy. I don't want to be the bad guy anymore.
Well, you just got to stop being you and then you'll be fine.
Touche, salesman. You got me. All right. So that is Staple Versus. We are not doing that this week. We are not doing Stump this week. Instead, what we are doing. Ooh. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
I'm stopping it there because now we are monetized.
We are monetized. We don't know the rules really.
We cannot play anything over 10 seconds that is not our bits. So it is the Praetor tournament, and we are drafting this week of all the Praetors that are out there. I counted 16, but maybe you have some stuff up your sleeve, which there really isn't any other ones that are that good. I counted 16, so we'll see if you came up with some other ones.
I was hoping you made a list.
Oh, did you want me to send it to you? I'm sorry. I thought you had it. Shit.
Nah, we good.
Are you sure? Damn it.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
So really quick, Lowry, I did make the list, but I just assumed. That's my bad. I should have done that before.
No. You have plenty on your plate.
So
don't you worry.
We have 3 of each from each color, and then Gix, which is the 16th one. So the black one. If you can think of any others, we're not using changelings, Lowry. We're not using changelings.
I'm pretty sure we can.
No, we cannot. I wish we would have thought of that beforehand and actually thrown those on there. So I'm going to get the card preview up because we are going to actually show each card that we choose. So, like we talked about in the last tournament, which you kind of forgot, the winner of the tournament gets to choose the first pick over the next tournament. So, since I won, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. My crown, everything, whatever. I will get the first pick. And I'm going to go with hype. Oh, am I going to go with hype?
What, are you going to back out?
No, I got my list of what I want. So I am going to go with Elish Norn from Mother of Machines. So this is I should have done a drum roll. Whatever. Fuck it. We got it. We're going.
That was way to kill that first pick. What are you, the NBA? Come on.
So I'm going with Elish Norn, Mother of Machines. That is the one that causes permanents entering the battlefield. Well, we don't need to explain it because everybody knows what the cards are. We're doing the draft.
Well, that's the ETB killer and doubler for yourself.
Yeah,
that's the good one.
Yep. So let me get a highlighter out so I can get rid of stuff that you choose and all I choose, and I'm writing it down as we go.
I feel like
this afterwards. Too.
I'm worried about this because I think the 1, 2, 3 are like the big ones, and the first one is I'm gonna go.
Thanks, Jeff.
I'm gonna go old school, and I'm gonna go with number 2's Wrath, and I'm gonna go Vorinclex, Voice of Hunger.
Oh shit! Oh, where's Vorinclex? Where did I? Oh, gee, Vorinclex. I just write that down. Oh shit! Nice pick. All right, let me write that down.
I think that was going to be my number 1 pick either way.
Okay. All right.
I'm hoping your second pick.
I'm sorry. Hang
is
on.
Not what I would pick. That's just what I'm hoping.
It might not. It probably won't.
Thanks, Jeff.
So this is what Larry went with. Vorinclex, Voice of Hunger. I'm gonna try to keep up with that.
That one's the doubling your own land and keeping lands tapped for your opponents.
So
we're good.
My second pick is it's gonna be Sheoldred, the Apocalypse.
Yeah, that was probably my third pick.
Let's see. I'm gonna pull it up. Sheoldred. Where is the Apocalypse one? There we go. So Sheoldred, the Apocalypse. That is the one. Whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life. Whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. Hang on, let me get it on our list here. So number 1, number 2, where's 3? 3 over there? Oh, okay. Okay. What is your second pick, Lowry?
My second pick is going to be Urabrask Heretic Praetor.
Ooh.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
It's funny. This is going to be really funny where this all ends up, buddy.
I'm actually just going to go with Urabrask, the new one.
Oh, yeah. You didn't steal necessarily where I had my order, but
this is whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, you get to deal a damage and add a red. Sure. It can flip into a saga, and it does a lot of work.
Wrong.
Flustered.
There's just a lot I gotta do at the same time. Okay, so Urabrask. There we go.
So that was the joke. Urabrask Heretic, and then so that one, the new one, Urabrask. That's a good card.
I like it, dude. I put it down lower because I thought I had some time to get that one.
Okay.
So that was your second
you were
pick.
wrong.
So number 4. Brask. Okay. And I got it off the list.
That was gonna be my deal, Bill. That was what I was gonna pick.
What? Sheoldred. Yeah, 75.
No. Go on. What's your third pick here, bud?
Oh,
number 5.
Well, you're going. Okay, so only because it lost to my number 1 pick, I'm going with the OG Elish Norn because
really
it has some staying power with it. Because it lost, dude. It's not better than the newest one, but it lost to the OG Elish Norn. So I am going to fight. Wait, what side is that on?
I love your logic. Pick the loser as high as you can. Right? Is that what we're doing?
You're a fuck face. So wait, I gotta figure out.
Mine was a joke. I don't know why you picked this one. As you're being serious. That's
you were a douche canoe. All right, so that is my next one. All right, what is your next pick?
All right, 6th overall, my third. Oh, this is gonna be I
gotta open up another beer.
All right, we could do a shot. We can do our last shot. You left, didn't you?
No, I'm here.
You want to do that last shot after we got 3 more picks, and then we're halfway.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I not actually knowing the backside of this saga or this one, but I'm gonna go with Elish Norn, the newest version. So it has vigilance, and whenever
that's where I fucked up.
A sorcerer opponent controls deals damage to you or permanent you can control.
Yeah.
That sorcerer
this guy
controller pays 2 life unless they pay 1. That seems like crazy good.
Yeah, no, that's actually, if you see my list, Elish. I put OG next to the ones that are the old ones. And I took that as I just saw Elish and I was like, oh, it's the original. And fuck. All right. Yep. No, that's the way I wanted it.
Yeah, no, that was wrong.
Yep. No, that's not what I wanted. So that was your number
6. My number 3.
6. All right. Elish. You got to steal there because that was not my plan there. That was not my plan.
I knew it.
Let me get the Elish Norn just so people can see that really quick. So it is this one. Yeah. So really quick, because I wanted a lot of these on the top 10 commander cards. The crazy thing about this is like, it's any source that deals damage to you or a permanent. Yeah. So like you attacking or blocking, when you get damage, they have to pay 2 life or they lose 2 life unless they pay 1. So there's so much just with that front side of the card. It's freaking crazy. And the back side, let's see where the back side is really quick. Incubates, it's good. But the thing is that front side is ridiculous. All the back sides are decent, if not ridiculous on some of them. But that front side is crazy. Like, that's what I meant to pick. Damn it. It'd be funny if this wins it and I'm just screwed. Okay, so you want to do the shot now?
No, 2 more picks midway through.
Damn you, Malort. That's why I picked wrong. I'm actually going to go with Vorinclex, the Monstrous Raider. I'm not going with the evil one.
I had a feeling you were going to do that one. I was hoping it'd get through, but...
Vorinclex.
And
so what that one is, so it really struck me when I was making my Uritet deck because it doubles more than what you realize because it's doubling when you're putting counters on things. So it actually goes over the Planeswalker stuff. Let me see here. I got to write that down. Vorinclex. So that was the number 7 pick.
Yep.
Vorin Monster. We'll announce these matchups at the very end of this all. All right, Larry, what is the 8th pick overall?
All right. I agree with Black Horizon in the comments right here. Even though it's going against the grain, like I know that the new Jin-Gitaxi's Progress Tyrant that doubles and subtracts type counters, I know that beat the OG Jin-Gitaxi's, but I'm going with Core Augur, drawing 7 extra cards and minimizing everybody's hand at the end of turn is crazy. And so I'm going to go Jin-Gitaxi's Core Augur.
That was actually the next on my list. So
all right, we're in line.
Yep. Except for me making the dumb pick of being drunk.
I'm okay with it.
Gin OG. So that is number 8, right?
Yes.
Gin OG. Okay.
Halftime?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Halftime with a shot. And this one's going to be from Jesus. Help and support the cast, and that is greatly appreciated. He said good morning at 2:00 today on the Discord. He was sleeping late. Lucky guy.
Is he still recovering from being sick? I think that was his bit.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Zeus, you're not awake, but you'll hear it later when you listen when the podcast pops up. Thank you, buddy.
Appreciate you, man.
So glad I'm done with this fucking shit. Ugh. All right, I'm down to water. I'm down to my beer is gone. Water does not help.
I will pick even Praetor over Heretic. Or Brask Heretic. Ugh. So hard to think.
Okay.
After a shot like that.
All right. So
that's it. That's it for the night. Hope you all enjoyed it. Great.
I am actually gonna go with the newest Shieldred.
Shieldred.
Yeah. I after you talking, I probably could have let this one go a little further.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, you don't like it as much as I do, but I dig this gal. Making everybody sacrifice something right away, and then yes, you can flip it later. Everybody has 8. Somebody has 8 something in there. It's a rise against. Is it the Dark Realms? Rise of the Dark Realms? Is that what it is? Rise of the Dark Realms? Rise of the
Liliana card?
Yeah.
What?
Where you're bringing up all the creatures from everybody's graveyard. It's that on a stick because you flip it over and it has put all creature cards from graveyards onto the battlefield you control. The first one is for each opponent, destroy up to 1 target creature or planeswalker. So you get to pick. And then they discard and mill cards. Like you're just filling their graveyard with stuff. And then it flips over and it does it again. So that is, what number are we on now? 9?
That was number 9.
Yep.
9th pick of the whatever round. 4th, 5th round. Here we go. You ready?
I am ready.
For a better card? All right. I'm going to go with Jin Gataxias, Progress Tyrant.
Yeah, that one's a little further down on my list there, buddy.
Yeah, you'd probably be wrong. That's
that's
the one that doubles artifacts.
Who's won these tournaments?
You've been doing all right.
I might lose now because I made a bad pick.
No, I mean, MoM has a good chance. The top 3 are the chances. So, but I'm excited. Getting burpy is not fun. Not fun.
So you did Progress Tyrant, right? Yeah.
Right, that one. So that's the 10th pick overall. And now I think there's definitely a cliff, in my opinion.
Jin Tyrant.
So you have the 11th
okay,
pick.
my 11th pick is I get them all. Shieldred, the original one.
All right. The whispering one.
Yeah. That was part of the thing from last week, wasn't it? Wasn't that the bit?
Whispering one. Yeah, she whispering one.
I couldn't remember. It was whispering something. So that is the 11th pick, Shieldred OG. She OG. And let's wipe that off of there. Wrench, I said, I bet that burp tasted wonderful.
Yeah, no, it's so bad. My lord, Wormwood Praetor. Okay. That's one good one, Bill. Number 12, my 12th, I guess the 12th pick, my 6th one probably. I'm gonna go a little bit off the board, and I'm gonna go with Gix, Yawgmoth Praetor.
That was my 16th pick. All right.
You don't have a 16th pick. I have the 16th.
I just had that as the 16th choice on there.
You thought that would happen? I think that's better than whatever you're gonna pick next.
Gix, where
right
is
there.
he?
He's down.
Did I miss him?
Down.
Oh,
right
there,
with the fire yellow.
There he is. Cool.
It's a good card. It's a very good card.
Cool.
Stop.
It's not going anywhere. It's not part of the Praetor cycle.
We'll see.
It's not part of the Praetor cycle. Why would this go anywhere?
What do you mean? It's just because it's the Praetor. It could be like
I thought
Praetor.
that was going to be
better than the Heretic Praetor. It's better than the middle Shieldred.
All right. So what number was that? Was that 11? Let's see, 11.
Number 12. So you have the 13th pick.
That is your Gix is going against Elish Norn, the original gangster. That is done.
What are you talking about?
It is so done. It is so gone. Like that's what it's going.
It's the best shot for it because it was not going to beat the MoM version.
I am going with the newest Jin Gitaxiast. Gitaxiast?
Yeah, I don't even like that one.
I like this one because it's gonna fit nice in Edgin. Because whenever you cast a non-creature spell with mana value 3 or greater, draw a card. Guess what I'm doing with Dragon's Approach, bitch? I'm drawing cards off of this.
Like, but it's at 5. It's 5 mana. You can do better.
It has Ward 2. It has protection built in on itself. And then I guess I can transform it.
It's mediocre.
I could draw cards equal to the number of cards in your hand.
Wow.
I mean,
you're a blue deck. That's probably drawing cards.
It's blue and red.
I mean, yeah, I'm just saying Jin Gitaxias being a blue card is going to be drawing cards in a blue deck.
So you're going to draw even more cards.
At 5 mana?
Your hand it has no, look at that. It says you have no maximum hand size.
Yeah, so does Core Augur. That doesn't mean ish. It doesn't mean anything.
Well, that's why it went higher.
It doesn't say that. I'm lying.
No,
it does not say that.
It doesn't. Yeah, because you're supposed to discard after you do that shit.
Yeah.
Hang on, I got to put this in the right spot. So we are 11, 12. That was 13.
So you have 1 pick left. I have 2 picks left.
Jin.
Okay, that's a good question. So all the Jins are gone. All the Elish Norns are gone.
Guess what's left?
All the Shieldreds are gone. You're gonna force me to pick. So there's 2 Urabrasks and 1 Vorinclex, and you're gonna try and leave me Heretic Praetor. You're gonna try and leave that for me.
What? I don't know.
Yeah, you absolutely are.
I don't know. What you're talking about.
I'm for the 14th pick. I'm gonna go with Urabrask the Hidden.
The OG. That was my.
And that's the one that gives haste, and then it has your opponents come into play tapped. And that's decent. It's solid. I like it better than your Jin Gitaxias. I'm all right with this.
All right, hang on a second. That is number 14.
Yes.
That was an OG.
I don't think there's any OGs left.
No, there isn't. It's only Vorinclex and Urabrask Heretic.
Technically not accurate, but
I might go with Vorinclex. Let me just check here really quick.
Just the plain Vorinclex. I don't know what that Saga side is doing at all. But the front side is not impressive.
It's not. That's the problem. You search your library for up to 2 forest cards, which is nice. You can get duels. You can flip at any time. What is the flip side? I'm just checking this. Mill 10 cards. I like it better than Urabrask, I guess, because it's green.
Convenient. You don't even play green. You should pick the red card.
No, because you're gonna do a cop out and try to find something else.
Well, I already have.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm like. I kind of want to do the. I want to get Urbrask on this. What am I going against? See, and I can see the bracket.
You're gonna have to pick it because I'm gonna go with Eben Praetor. It's 6 mana, 5/5, first strike, trample. At the beginning of your upkeep, it gets -2/-2 counter on it. Eben Praetor.
Eben,
Ebon, EBON. And then sacrifice the creature, remove a -2/-2 counter. Sacrifice creature was a throw, put a 1/0 counter on Eben Praetor.
Oh,
Activate only during your upkeep and only each turn.
I want you to pick that so bad. Okay, so if I do that, then that's
Maybe
so
this is
bad. This is really bad. This is
the original Praetor.
It's so bad.
There's one more I have a chance to pick, I think. There's also Sanguine
I gotta go with it.
Praetor,
I'm going with
which is Urban.
Urbrask. I'll go with Urbrask. I'll take
You're
it.
gonna
Yeah, now you have to make a choice. I'm doing Urbrask.
a creature destroy each creature with the same converted mana cost as a sacrifice creature. Sanguine Praetor ain't bad. That ain't bad.
I should pull up Urbrask.
Then
Right.
it's 8. Yeah, I don't even know. But I'll. The new Vorinclex has the best choice or best chance to go on, but I don't think there's anything at this point that's going to beat MoM. Oh, you did Urbrask. I should write down too. Heretic. Praetor. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Oh, is it bad if we leave Vorinclex off?
Probably.
I'll pick Vorinclex.
Yeah, that's your best bet, unless you're going for the bit. But I think Vorinclex is your.
I mean, I don't think it has a shot against MoM, so it's kind of like a dead pick.
Well,
but
either one. Mine has no shot against Vorinclex OG. That's what you went with.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. And I'd say Urbrask. Okay. So let's do the bit. Okay. We are done. We've done all 16 that we're doing.
All right. You want to hear the matchups?
All right.
So number 1 against number 16 is Mother or March of what is it? Mother Machines? Yeah, it is Elish Norn, Mother Machines against Vorinclex. Just the OG one or the newest one. And then the second matchup. Well, let's go on my side of the bracket. The number 9 against number 8, Sheoldred against the OG Jin Gataxias. Number 4.
That'll be
no.
So the new Sheoldred versus Korogger.
The brand new Sheoldred against Jin. Yep.
I feel like I got a shot there.
Then we have number 4 Urbrask, which is the new one, against the new Jin Gataxias.
New Urbrask takes that, in my opinion.
And then we have Gix against the OG Elish Norn.
I think that's going to be a good one.
I think
that's a good one.
Kills it. Elish, the OG Elish beat the number 1 pick. Like that's.
Oh, it didn't?
Yeah, it did.
Did it?
Yes. Because you said you're like, I remember you're like, the new Elish Norn should be like, this should easily win, and it lost. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I have notes here. I can look back.
All right.
All right. So then we move to your side of the bracket, which really isn't your side because we have a mix of them now.
Yeah, it's a mix now.
Vorinclex OG is your number 1 pick against the sweetest Urbrask that has ever been made.
That's not true.
Until this set. So the second Urbrask. So it's the Urbrask Heretic.
Heretic Praetor.
Yep. And then we have, I think yours is going to win. Number 2's not voting for it, though.
No, that's true.
Jin Gataxias Tyrant against Vorinclex. Vorinclex Mon. Monstrous Raider. So the doubling tokens and everything. I think that's an easy one. And then we have Sheoldred Apocalypse. So last sets.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's against the OG Urbrask.
That's not gonna be good.
I was gonna say, don't even try to say that one's gonna
be good. Apocalypse is a potential second pick. I almost picked that over Voice of Hunger.
Yeah. And then Shieldred OG, the original one, against the newest Elish Norn.
I think the newest Elish Norn wins that.
Yeah, that was my mistake on that pick. Whoo! All right, so we got 16 of them. I'm glad you didn't go off the board because that's what I wrote down as all those 16. I didn't realize there was that one other one. All right, so
hey Bill, the Guild Pack one, the Sanguine Praetor shows up in the search of Praetor creature type on Scryfall. So just saying, the 40k one did not show up. Just saying. Side note.
All right.
I
think that's it, dude.
Did we see everything there?
Yeah.
And I'm glad that we dropped Savant.
Yeah, because it would have been
an hour and a half. That would have been longer. Yeah.
Thank you guys again. We reached 1,000. That is awesome. Keep subscribing. Like, keep us going. We'll have new goals and all that.
Don't just stop. Because if we get if we get within 100 or 2,000, we'll do another giveaway.
Yeah, we'll figure out some other giveaway stuff. But at this moment, for those of you that have not commented that are subscribers, which I know there's tons of you because we have 1,000 of you, jump on that video and put comments on there. You guys can win. You're subscribed. That's all that matters. You're subscribed and then put your comments in. Now you guys can win some shit. That is the big thing here. So you have until Sunday as of, what is it? March?
Sunday,
or
23rd.
April 23rd. To get all that in, and then we will be doing. No, Subi, we already took our 4 shots. We are done.
We
for
took
the night.
4 shots.
We are done for the
night.
That
isn't a pro. We are not willing to go more than 4.
Nope, that will kill us. Or not kill us. They'll just. Well, there's a cum bubble right there.
Only cousins has cum bubbles.
And then just a reminder, this week we have Spotlight, and then we will have battle boxes this week as well. So just keep an eye out for that. So if you're subscribed, you'll be able to see all the stuff on there. You'll get notifications and all that.
Hey,
all right, guys, that should do it for this week. We will have the voting because we have the matchups. We have everything going. So we'll have the voting going right away this week. So Wednesday. Get on YouTube, get on Discord and Twitter, and vote for all these matchups. We'll announce the winners next week. That should do it for this week. Thank you guys again. We will see you guys next week.
Thanks for listening.
See ya.
Bye.
I love boobs. I'm talking tatas. I love boobs. I'm fuckers for honkers. I love boobs. Thanks for the memories.
I what the beer
love boobs.
I don't think we did. It's out of pocket.
Yep, out of pocket. We'll do
it. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
We'll do it next week for the.
I mean, we're pretty new to this whole podcast thing, so we'll figure it out eventually.